questioning what we listen to. And we go to the Guru, we are already doing our own dialogue. We are not listening. So one is the seeker. One is the seeker who goes to the Guru and asks this question. Has a question and he goes to seek that answer. And one is the seeker who goes to the Guru and there is no question. Now there the listening has started. So as long as I am already pondering my questions and saying, what is the answer to this? I am not convinced about life. I have doubts about where I am. But the seeker who has no questions, and he sits with the Guru and listens to the Guru, absorbs what the Guru is saying. One question is, what is the form of Guru? Who is Guru? We've gone through that sometimes. Maybe we touch on it today also. But Maharaj says sunna and then manna. Because with the listening, my inner transformation happens. And then I become one mind with my Guru. Then I am in presence, in manna. And there Maharaj is very elated. He says, manne ki gat kahi na jaye. You cannot explain the state of this mind. It is very much in unison. And then the next four paudis is also similar, because the four paudis which we started, sunna, manna, and the next four paudis are also similar. The last lines of them are common. But Maharaj has arrived in the word panch. We will discourse on that. But basically, what needs to be understood is that the inner transformation of the mind happens when the ego is dropped. And then how it is different from what I am perceiving it to be. I think I need to do something to meet God, to meet my Creator. Maybe this 16th paudi will answer what I am doing wrong. And the other thing is that those who are exalted in this creation, those who are panch, those who are rewarded, how are they rewarded? Often in the Guru Granth, these words come that man, panche pave, dargah man, they are got honored. How do they get honored? What is the honor? Do I get garlanded somewhere? Will there be someone clapping for me? What is the honor in this aspect of spirituality? What does honor mean? Because it's very different from the honor which we know. And so we cannot see it. There's a very nice story of a father who sent his son or his child to a guru. And he said, you go and live with him for a few months. I want you to absorb what he teaches you. So when this son or this child reaches the Guru is cleaning some utensils. And he welcomes him, asks him, makes him sit down. While doing that, he's doing the household chores. He's cleaning the house, he's cleaning the utensils, then he gardens the garden, waters the garden, looks after his household issues. And 1 day, 2 days, and months go by. There is nothing special which this Guru is doing. He is not sitting in samadhi. He is not teaching him breathing. He is not teaching him any exercises. He is not discoursing any life issues. He is just living like a normal person. What everybody does, he is doing. So, when the child goes back home, the father asks him, what did he learn? What did he or she learn? And the child is very confused. He says, Father, you sent me to this person, but he does nothing special. He knows nothing. He discusses nothing. He discourses on no issues. He teaches no one. I don't think he knows what you think he knows. And the father laughs at him or her. And he says, I sent you to see something which cannot be taught, but you have failed me. Go back now. And he sends them back. What is it that the person had which the father saw and the child did not see? There's no garlanding happening in that creation, but something special is happening. What is it? We will discuss that in this body. We have Ranjit today. Ranjit Kaur will say these bodies. This body, the Panch body, it's a long one and it's a lot Guru Sahib has said. Sometimes Maharaj says a lot. Actually, every line is so intense that it takes energy to even comprehend. And this comprehension is more to do with revelations rather than your own knowledge. So Ranjit ji will read out this body and then let's go into how life changes after we have done the manan. When we have become one with the Guru, where does the punch go? Thank you. Please take care of the inwarding. Yeah. Ranjit Kaur. I'm not able to listen. Why, Guru?
Vicky, I think she's not audible.
I think so too.
The sign of mic is on.
Yeah, but I can hear you but not her. So please. Ranjit ji, ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ. We can't hear you.
Vicky, should we request someone else?
Yes, why not?
recite the
Yes,
body?
okay, all right. If she can do it, fine. Otherwise, I'll read them myself. Somebody else is there.
Ranjit Kaur is not.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
Oh, now sound has come. Ji.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
Ji, Vaheguru ji, bolo ji.
ਪੰਜ ਪਰਵਾਨ ਪੰਜ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਪੰਚੇ ਪਾਵੇ ਦਰਗਹਿ ਮਾਨ ਪੰਚੇ ਸੋਹੈ ਦਰ ਰਾਜਾਨ ਪੰਚਾ ਕਾ ਗੁਰ ਏਕ ਧਿਆਨ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਕਹਿ ਕਰੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਤੇ ਕਹਿ ਕਰਣੈ ਨਾਹੀ ਸੁਮਾਰ ਤੌਲ ਧਰਮ ਦਇਆ ਕਾ ਪੂਤ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਥਾਪ ਰਖਿਆ ਜਿਨ ਸੋਤ ਜੇ ਕੋ ਬੁਝੇ ਹੋਵੇ ਸਚਿਆਰ ਤਬਲੇ ਉਪਰ ਕੇਤਾ ਪਾਰ ਧਰਤੀ ਹੋਰ ਪਰੈ ਹੋਰ ਹੋਰ ਤਿਸਤੇ ਭਾਰ ਤਲੇ ਕਵਨ ਜੋਰ ਜੀ ਜਾਤ ਰੰਗਾ ਕੇ ਨਾਮ ਸਭਨਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਉੜੀ ਕਲਾਮ ਇਹ ਲੇਖਾ ਲਿਖ ਜਾਣੇ ਕੋਏ ਲੇਖਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਕੇਤਾ ਹੋਏ ਕੇਤਾ ਤਾਨ ਸਵਾਲਿਓ ਰੂਪ ਕੇਤੀ ਦਾਤ ਜਾਣੈ ਕੌਣ ਕੋਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਪਸਾਓ ਏਕੋ ਕਵਾਓ तिसते होए लख दरियाओ कुदरत कवन कहा विचार वारिया ना जावा एक बार जो तुध पावै साई पलिकार तू सदा सलामत निरंकार वाहिगुरु जी
एक बार और पढ़ दो जी महाराज।
वाहिगुरु जी पंच परवान पंच प्रधान पंचे पावै दरगह मान पंचे सोहै दर्रा जान पंचा का गुर एक त्यान जे को कह करे विचार करते कह करने नाही सुमार तौल धर्म दया का पूत संतोख थाप रखिया जिन सूत जे को बुझे होवे सचियार तबले ऊपर केता पार धरती होर परै होर तिसते पार तले कवन जोर जी जात रंगा के नाम सबना लिखिया बड़ी कलाम ए लेखा लिख जाने कोए लेखा लिखिया केता होए केता तान सवालियो रूप केती दात जाने कौन कूत कीता पसाओ एको कवाओ तिसते होए लख दरियाओ कुदरत कवन कहा विचार वारिया ना जावा एक बार जो तुध पावै साई पलिकार तू सदा सलामत निरंकार वाहिगुरु जी
धन्यवाद महाराज। जो तुद पावे साई पलिकार तू सदा सलामत निरंकार। When all this creation is gone, there will be only one. There will be no me, no you, no any issues, but the Creator will be there. Guru lives in that moment which is forever, which is beyond time, space and cause. And Maharaj then gives us the key to when he says Raza, Hukam Razai, Jo tud pave sai palikar. What is it that you want and like? That is the right thing to be done. We have a perception of life which is dominant and controlled by our physical senses, by our physical touch, body. We are fearful of death, of change in time, of loss, because that is our survival technique. If we would not be, then we would not be able to survive. But that is a physical tool. So we use that physical tool in the spiritual realm. And there is our error. Maharaj says, Jo tud pave sai palikar. We don't see the Creator's presence or feel it, but the Guru does. That's the difference between our vision and the Guru's vision. Then Maharaj always leans on this word sada, jo tud pave sai palikar. What is forever? Tu sada salamat nirankar. Who is absolutely forever is the Nirankar, the Creator. And forever also means that the presence, the energy, the Shabad is present as of now also. So if I connect to that reality, which is ever present, Maharaj, which is always be forever, which was, is, and is not changed by any causes, any issues which we have in our life. Every issue in my life is like a pebble in a pond. It creates ripples in my mind, disturbs my mind, and decenters it. In one of the sessions last week, very aptly it was asked, how does the mind become stable? My mind doesn't become stable. What is the key to it? Well, this question itself is the right one to ponder. But don't struggle in it like a quicksand, because if you do that, you will sink further. Make the mind stable is to make it issueless, desireless. So we must ponder, where does our mind go to? Where does it seek its rest? Because there is always a pattern in every life. And we seek that rest of the mind. Usually the mind will go where it finds solace, where it thinks it will get relief or pleasure, even that. So sex is our choice, our center of choice. We try and decipher what we can in wherever we have, whatever we have. But our vision is very limited. Maharaj in the Asadivar says a very beautiful line when he says, De lambi nazar nihali. Have a very long vision of life. We have short-term visions. Our visions are blocked by our own issues. I have a job problem, that becomes my life. I have an illness, my child is not well, I have financial issues. These become my dominating issues and defining moments of my life. But none of these are life. They are ripples in a pond. The pond is still going to be the same. Once the ripples are gone, then what is life? Maharaj says, Sunna, Manna. Listen to the inner voice in stable mind. Become a follower by accepting. Raza. Not denying. And then Maharaj has come to a state of being where non-doing exists. Nothing is being done here, but a lot is happening. Panch Parvan, Panch Pardhan. In the spiritual realm, those who have gone through the Sunna and Manana and transformed their inner mind have done something. There's something happened here which becomes a moment of ecstasy in creation. These are exalted people. And they have somehow done something which makes them more acceptable, parvan, makes them higher in the eyes of the Creator than others. Panche pave dargah man. And dargah is everywhere. The entire creation is dargah. The Creator is dargah. The relationship between me and my Creator, it's the dargah. And these panches, these people of exalted spirituality, they get honored. But we don't see it. This child who went to meet the Guru didn't see anything happening. In the physical, there was nothing different. Even when we go and meet someone who's supposedly saintly, we try and see what they wear, what they talk, what they say, but none of them is has any knowledge of spirituality. The saintliness of a person is not carried in these ways. This is all happening in the field of the man. And we don't know the individual's man until we have connected to that man. Or our man is already connected to the source. Then it knows. So what is the honor, Maharaj? How does a person get honored? There is a door of creation where the wealth of all creation is lying hidden. It is all secured, and nobody can go in that door without Guru Prasad, without the Creator's will. And there is something really very beautiful lying inside. Most of us will just walk away from it without knowing it. We will walk away from life without knowing that inner beauty, those inner gems. Heere jaisa janam hai. Most of us will not see those diamonds of life because we don't have Guru. And if we have a Guru, we don't listen to that Guru. If we listen, we don't practice it. We don't play the game in completeness. We want to keep our ego. Panche pave dargah maan. How does this honor happen, Maharaj? So I was trying to see from the Gurbani where Maharaj has said this. All of us are seeking something, Maharaj. We are all seeking in our doing something good, something which will make us happy. So in that way, our seeking is for happiness. For doing, we do something and become happy. But there is a problem with this happiness. This happiness comes with unhappiness. It comes with conditions. And when it comes with conditions, then it means the moment the condition changes, and I will be unhappy. But the Creator is very smart. He has kept a treasure trove within us all, for which we have to do nothing. Where doing is not the foundation. Well, we have to do something, but that's not the same doing as we do in the physical sense. Maharaj says, Aatamras jeh janiye. Har rang sehje maan. This is from the Guru Granth. Aatamras jeh janiye. Guru Arjan Sahib Maharaj. Har rang sehje maan. This is the reality which gets opened in the honor of the Panch. The inner experience of Anand is opened unconditionally. Love and happiness is open to them at their will, without them wanting to do anything. All they need to do is open that door which the Creator opens, the grace, the Guru Prasad opens. That is the man. They are not beggars anymore, begging and doing for this happiness, which gets taken away. This is momentary. They enjoy this happiness at will. All they need to do is look inwards. They have a tirath within themselves. What is more exalted than this? Life is full of issues, but in the ultimate, they are all non-issues. A theory in economy says ultimately we are all dead. This cycle of life will keep changing, keep moving, but we may not be there. That doesn't matter to those who have broken this wall of the ego and shaken hands with the Creator. Because the Creator is forever. If they have become Panch, once they have learned to drop the ego, then the rest is done by the Guru. Home buje, ta dar suje. And this treasure trove of happiness forever, Anand within ourselves, unconditional happiness and love. These are the two things we are all seeking throughout our lives. All the lovers of the world are seeking unconditional love. They never find it. We are all seeking Amrit, happiness forever. In the physical world, we'll never find it. It doesn't exist there. Because the physical world is divided in a balance. Otherwise, it's absolute. And if everything was absolute, then there was no creation. So for this cycle of creation to move, there has to be change. And for change, it has to be both poles have to exist together. Otherwise, there will be no change. There will be only Anand. There is no downside to it. So Maharaj has explained this. Aatamras jai janiye, har rang sehje maan. Harida rang, Anand, sehje, without doing. We live that. If we get exposed to Guru Prasad, if we become aware of the inner reality of life, if we have understood Hukum Razai Chalna, I think the Hukum Raza will happen only when we realize this. This is ultimate Hukum, the Creator's ultimate order, that all creation is full of unconditional happiness. If we live it, we are living His Hukum. And between our will and His will, there is no difference then. The rest of life is a changing phenomena. A writing on water will be gone in some time. In the Zafarnama, Guru Sahib writes to Aurangzeb, when he asks this question, Kuja, Shah Akbar, Humayun Kujast, where is Akbar, where is Humayun? Kuja Shah Babar, where is Kuja Babar? Where are these ancestors of yours? Where are they? And he says, they are all gone into the grave. Those who don't figure out life in completeness and solve the mind issue of life, Man jeete jag jeet, they are water, they are writing over water. They'll be gone in some time. They're only a time-based phenomena. They are not absolute reality. They will not exist forever. Their egos will be shredded and gone into history books, and that's there where they will belong if they get there. Otherwise, we all will suffer the wandering of life and keep seeking outside that which lies within us. What a beautiful answer. Panch Parvan, Panch Pardhan, Panche Pave Dargaiman. The exalting in life is the inner joy open to an individual who gets exalted. The Anand, the Prem, the Sahaj, without doing. They are the real masters. The rest of us all are beggars. We are begging for this state of being. And we want to keep doing, to keep getting it. And we never get it completely. We get it very temporarily. We don't get that state of ecstasy in any case. If we want to solve this puzzle of life, then first thing we must know is how to listen. We don't listen, we don't get transformed. We keep begging and wandering. Guru Granth Sahib says that like we are seeking, the Creator is also seeking. And he is hungry for bhavna, for prem, for love. So in the JAPJI already Maharaj has used the word love and defined it as an important element towards our journey of life. If we love the Creator, then we will give up the ego in that love. If we don't love, then we cannot give up the ego. It will be like a wall between us, like a drop in the ocean which is sealed by oil. And the oil never lets the water inside meet the water outside. And we cling to it in fear. We cling in insecurity. We cling to it assuming life to be what it is not. The Maya of life. Maharaj tells us about life and the gear of life in a different way. How we ourselves to walk this, to figure out. If we are keen to work in this